Alexa, stop.
What's good, you two? My name is Hector, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, sir. So today is Sunday, which means today is Accountability Sunday. If you're new around here, that means every week on Sunday, me and Michelle, we weigh in. She's on her own fitness journey and I'm on my own fitness journey. I am an inspired bodybuilder. I will be a bodybuilder. So that is the point of this channel and this series. Every week I am very transparent of how my week went, what I've done, what's working, what's not working. I weigh in, I do my 360, I do a muscle pose down routine. And I track this week to week, so that way when I finally achieve my goal, I have something to look back on. This is not something that's gonna happen overnight. This is gonna happen something that's gonna happen over time. Words. So, with that being said, welcome back. It has been a long week, man. So this week really involved a lot of work stress and readjustments to my day-to-day schedule because of work. I was still able to get in 3 gym sessions on leg day, which I did record and everything. I had full intents purposes to release that video, but on leg day, I'll put some clips of leg day. I fell again. I was walking, the sidewalk was uneven. My right foot caught that uneven side of the sidewalk and I busted my ass, landed on my knee and it swelled up. But I was stubborn enough to still hit the leg day. I did a modified leg day where I didn't go too intense while I also pushed myself and I eliminated some workout routines that I would normally do on a leg day because I didn't want to overwork the knee that just took a fall. I also had a pull day. I also did that, but again, because of work, I had no time to edit. I didn't even have time to come back home. I was staying at work for a few days, so I didn't get to get my meals. I didn't have Michelle come out to the city to bring me my meals. I wasn't gonna have her do all that. So it's just been a hectic week, and I'm just documenting that because that's the part of life. Work makes your life adjust in last minute occasions, and I'm just showing it's possible. I still got 3 gym workout sessions this week. While I was aiming for 4 to 5, 3 is still my bare minimum, and I still got it done. So with that being said, let's get the 360 comparison over with so I can get breakfast down. I am starving, and then we got groceries and all that stuff to get done. So see you over here. That's pretty much it for the 360. I'll get the muscle pulls down done later. We got a lot of stuff to do because Michelle has some errands of her own to do later on. But we're gonna go hit the grocery store. So it's gonna be the supermarket, the local supermarket, and then Aldi's for the remaining stuff we need to buy. So this is gonna be a smaller grocery haul because we still have a lot of stuff from the large grocery haul. So it'll be a quick montage of that. If you haven't seen it before, this is my meal plan. This is my meal plan for my cut that I'm currently on. My weight did fluctuate a lot. It was retaining a lot of water and a lot of junk food because I did touch base about it last week on Accountability Sunday. I didn't have a consistent week last week. And on top of that, we reintroduced creatine. So I was withholding a lot of water, but my body readjusted. My weight dropped back down to what it's supposed to be now. So now it's just getting back into the full swing of the cut, getting the cardio done, and being consistent with all my meals, which has not been it has been less of a problem now than it has been when I first came back after my re-injury. The cravings have been less and less. I have been craving way less. I implemented sugar-free Jell-O to kill some craving, also sugar-free gum. So I did add a couple of things to help me address the cravings that I would have and also keep my mind busy when I'm starting to be, well, I want to eat something. Because like I've mentioned a long time ago, I'm a stress eater. I like to eat when I'm stressed, and I have been nothing but stressed. So it has been a tough, long week, but we made it here. Everything is kosher. Everything is copacetic. My knee is doing A-okay. The swelling is not really there anymore. It's still healing here, but it's nothing too crazy. Really, weirdly, I think the fall helped my knee readjust itself from the original second fall, the re-injury, the black ice incident I had. Because while it's still tender and soft to touch thing when you normally fall, it doesn't feel as creaky or as tight when I'm extending my knee. So I don't know if it helped, but it is feeling better than I hoped it would be feeling after that fall. It also could be because of the weather, because we're in the 60s again. So it's gonna be in the 60s for the next week or so, and then we go back up to the 80s. So my knee is gonna definitely thrive in that. So I have no excuse. I'm gonna get my cardio done. But anyway, I digress. I'm going on and on. We gotta get going to the supermarket. We gotta get all that done because she has to go do her thing. So I'll see you over there. Woo! We back. Well, Michelle just left for Ulta. That's her second job. She loves doing Ulta for whatever reason. I don't know. She enjoys it. Either way, I got to get all this food prepped and ready to go. Tomorrow's the main cooking day for me, but I still got to get the rice cooked now for me and Michelle because I cooked the rice for us. And then I also got to get all the meat seasoned so that way tomorrow the cooking goes seamless. We usually split the days. Sundays, since that's her second day off from her main job, she usually just does her cooking in the evening, and then I do my cooking on Monday because I could cook at home for the days that I'm here. So it's like a job, I swear, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. So let me get cooking, gotta get that done, and then I'm gonna see you at the muscle pose down after that. got that set. I got all the dishes washed. I got everything set for Michelle to get her cooking done. I seasoned all the meat. Everything is prepped and ready to go. It has been a long few hours to get all that done. Meal prep is its own dedication. That's why it's hard to do and stay consistent sometimes. But then you thank yourself throughout the week, because then you are able to stay consistent with your meal plan. You're just able to make sure you're not wasting so much time cooking every single day. It is a positive thing, but it does take sacrificing pretty much a whole day to do it. So that's why I split mine in 2 days, and it helps me not get overwhelmed in the cooking all day thing. Either way, I digress. The cooking part for me is done. Michelle's on her way back home. So I'm gonna get this muscle pulls down done, and then I'll see you to close this out. So let's get it. And that's pretty much it for Accountability Sunday. I got nothing else for you guys. We're gonna just chill out to the rest of the day. Michelle's on her way home now, and she's gonna just get right into cooking. I'm just gonna be editing this video and just working on other stuff, and then we're just gonna be chilling out for the rest of the day. This week, it just shows the importance of sticking to a routine, because motivation will go up and down. When you have outside interference that will affect you in some way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. I have a point, but it's like I'm trying to formulate the words. Outside things will always happen, life will happen, but if you have a routine and you stick to that routine for at least 30 days, then it becomes habitual, and you really find ways to get things done when outside forces are seemingly overwhelming you. And that's all it is, man. You just got to stick true to yourself, because nothing else in this world is going to help you get to where you want to be other than yourself. Motivation will go up and down many times in your life. There will be times where you feel the most motivated you've ever been in your life, and then shortly after that, it crashes down. It's a normal human thing. It is what it is. But if you have a discipline and you find a reason why you stick to that discipline, and your reason why really should be to take care of yourself and your life. But sometimes that's not enough. That's not enough for some people. I've been through the downest of downs of depression, and I've had some terrible thoughts, terrible decisions I've made, and I've reaped the rewards from those decisions, whether it be positive or negative. And I've learned from those decisions. So just trying to spread the seeds of knowledge around. I'm all about helping out and learning as I go, because that's what this life is about, man. We got to help each other out, especially in these times where it seems life is just becoming more and more separated. We got to reel it back a bit, you heard? Oh, and happy Mother's Day to all those mothers. Special shout out to my mama. I already FaceTimed her, but I want to shout her out and give her a little special segment in my channel. She is my biggest supporter. She is the foundation of this family. I appreciate you so much, Ma. You are the best thing I have in this world. And I really do love you, and I appreciate you, everything you've done for this family and for me, especially when things weren't the best. You always try to keep things together. One of the main reasons why I'm who I am today. And I thank you so much for everything. And I love you so much. And I know we just went through a traumatic thing of Nana. And you got anything you need from me, you got. If you need a vacation, you let me know. And I'll reach out to one of my Omnis and I'll take care of you. And use that damn spa we bought you, goddammit. Anyway, all right, I digress. I'm closing out the video. We back at it tomorrow with a push day. It's going to be my second day off. And then this week, I'm going to be all PMs. So it's going to be a little bit of a different flow in my day, but we're going to get it done. No excuses around here. The weather is starting to shape up and better. Today, like I said, it's in the 60s all week, really. And then next week is in the 80s. So I'm definitely going to be walking to work more, English. Jesus, getting my steps in outside instead of just relying on the treadmill and actually doing my cardio. So I got to just be careful. My knee is doing so much better than expected, so I'm happy with that. Other than that, ain't really nothing else to talk about, brah. So I'm closing the video out. Go Knicks. We about to sweep Philly. Fuck Philly. And I want Detroit because they whipped our ass all regular season. So if my Knicks want to make it to the NBA Finals, they need to prove themselves by beating Detroit, because we're going to have a tough time with the West. So they need to get through the best in the East. And I'm challenging and I'm wanting the damn Detroit Pistons. They ain't no bad boy Pistons. We about to whip their ass. And we going to the NBA Finals. And that's that. Let's go Knicks. And that's that with Accountability Sunday. So you already know. Like the video if you like the video. Shows me that I'm working on good stuff. Leave feedback if I'm doing good or if I'm doing bad or whatever the case may be. Drop a comment. And then if you want to follow along this journey, hit that subscribe button. We have a long way to go. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And I'm documenting everything around here. You know, choking on saliva. I'm gonna leave that in. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, all right. I'll see you guys on the next one. You already know. Woo woo. Yeah, I'm all right.